Okay, yeah. Hi, this is Mr. Something and Nobody's, aka Clint Eaton. Same thing, same person. Yeah. Yep. I put a shorter version of like on the story or whatever of the two other big social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram, and just conveying on YouTube in a little bit of a longer span of time, I believe now, because I did not have a lot of space on my phone at the moment and had to delete a few things. And, yep, resituate everything. Because, yep, yeah, because, not having a lot of money and using one thing as your main resources. it's funny. Yeah. You chuckle at it, or I do. Crappy way to start off video, though. But, I just want to talk about my music and content and what I put on here. But what I put on here is like I try to be like even the uncuts, parts. That's the reason I like YouTube, because I feel more comfortable, because I don't know, because nobody cares as much about this. So I can just be a little bit more comfortable with talking. Yeah, but for one person, or for yes, Jeremy, I'm gonna listen to music. I swear I will. I had a hectic day yesterday, a little bit, just with a lot of dumb things. Yeah, some things that I caused myself, which was really stupid. Yeah, and really dumb. But yeah, that's for everyone as well. And I created a couple songs recently, and also the main thing is talking about here. This helps me talk better for some reason. The main reason for talking about like this, or starting this little vlog part, is talking about my post yesterday, because I felt really self-conscious about it, putting it out there of the reason of starting Mr. Something and Nobody's, but I want to put the full picture out there as well, which is really for myself a lot too, like a good bit, yeah. And but yes, I'm sorry, I'm still a little sick. Yeah, I'm finally getting over, but I still have like a definitely nose and all that crap. But yeah, I end up putting that out there and regret it immediately. But my philosophy with Mr. Something and the Nobodies, or like my bare root of it all, is whatever I put out there after I put it out, like I'm not taking that off, and that's been rooted since the beginning of it. Just because this is like, I don't know, went through a lot of crap, been through a lot of crap, and like haven't really processed it all with a sober mind ever in my life. Just getting a chance to step back and breathe for a second. I've had sobriety for over over a years and years span now. Like, yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, I don't think I'm like using or anything like that, because that's the exact opposite. That's probably the reason I'm creating so much now and acting such a fool. I feel like sometimes, yeah. But it's just because I'm trying to deal with things that happen in your life, especially when you're one of those people that do have a little bit more bad things happen than the majority, which there are many more that have many more worse than me. I definitely know that. And we all have certain things that are worse than certain things in certain areas, and everybody's life's different. That's really, I guess, what it boils down to. That's a good phrase, I guess, yeah. But yeah, I put that out there, and then I regretted it immediately after. Like, yeah, but I'm keeping it on there, just like I've done so many things. Because I know a lot of it is probably makes no sense, or like, and also I view things when I write and stuff, or when I sing. I'm not always singing through my perspective either, but that's a hard one to pick up on, because like sometimes I don't even know which way to view it. It depends on my state of mind when looking back at it. Because I don't know, it's, yeah, it's funny, looking back on yourself, like, and how you dealt with trauma, and chaotic things and just negative situations, and you know, and how you let it build up and eat at you, and then end up just completely, spreading it instead of trying to like learn from it and turn it to something positive. None of that might sound corny and a little bit, it's, but yeah, I'm definitely in that style of thought, trying to be at least. I'm still a depressed mess a lot and medicated at least, but it's still a battle. Yeah, everything is still a battle. And this is just me putting out my own, you know? Yeah, which there's several more, and there's so many people that have gone through so many things that like are way worse than mine too, and that are going right now through the moment. And sometimes it's hard to even like think about it, because if you think about it too emotionally, it can mess with your own stuff, and then you feel like, oh, is that selfish to not think about, or to not like put more of your energy into. But and that's just a constant life battle. And it's hard to you know it's hard to juggle. It really, really is. Times with so many decisions. Yeah, like, yeah, the times with like just, yeah, having so many decisions that sometimes it just doesn't work out well, and sometimes it works out great. And that's just life, though. Things you do, no matter what action you take, something could arise from it, just because somebody perceiving that action, like, you know like, differently than what it may have been at the moment. And that somebody might have perceived that through some action that happened to them that you have no clue on. And then usually all that shit gets boiled down to miscommunication. And that's one thing I definitely like want to try to keep, is I definitely don't want to hurt anybody. Like, I never like want to like hurt anybody. Like emotionally, like, God, like, because I know the feeling. I get it. And that's a part of me, a very cowardly part of me I've been trying to work on. Is a lot of times I just decide to just ghost out. Yeah. Just be like, I'm just gonna take myself away and put myself here so that all this can just boil away. But sometimes it makes things way, way worse. And I've learned that. Learned that a lot. This is through recent encounters. Like, it's been through past encounters too, though. Like I said, it's life and just having to deal with it. But when you step back and look at, just try to look at the bigger picture of everything, you gotta make certain choices. Yep. And this one, I know this video, this is a weird one right here. And I'm putting it on because it's already in the process. Which always makes me feel I look like way more crazy, but But then sometimes I'm thinking, I don't know, it makes me feel a lot better. Like, expressing. Expressing's good. Like, any like person out there freaking like, going through any bullshit, just thinking of doing anything destructive to themselves emotionally or to others, or to just anything, like, just step back and look at the bigger picture for a second. Emotions are a good thing, but sometimes like they can take complete control and they can steer in really bad directions. And that's what I don't want to happen again, like, in my life. And that being reference to a lot of things, references to addiction, references to my mental health, references to my loved one, family, and friends around me. And friends, I felt like I've burnt bridges, but I've like recently been trying really hard to get back these bridges. Like, that one's tough, because I know I won't be able to all of them, but like a part of me really, really, really wants to. Everybody wants it all to work out great in the end, but some parts just don't. Some parts they just don't, and it really sucks. But then sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's both. It's life, man. It's life. Allen Ginsberg explains it better than me, and I refer back to him a lot. Yeah, yeah. Or Dostoevsky, that guy. That's the reason every psychologist is always like, "Ah, oh, Dostoevsky, he knew what was up," because he did. If you read all of his stuff, you end up like seeing like you can see the whole span of the human condition. Yeah. And that's one thing too is I've never been to college. I got my GED. I was in a I was in this program called My Way, which is alternative teaching, just because I had like ADD and just was had a traumatic past and wasn't coping with it, you know? Yeah, I wasn't yeah, wasn't coping with it. And then more trauma led on to that trauma. And then more trauma led on to that trauma. And more trauma led on to that trauma. And my main goal in life now, most main goal is to get away from that, because I can't let it happen to me again. If it does one more time, I'll be destroyed. I about got destroyed this time. Yeah. But I stayed strong. But through parts of Mr. Something in the Nobodies, I stayed weak though. But that's the thing about it. That's what Mr. Something in the Nobodies is. It's healing. It's trying to get everything together. It's trying to collect all that bullshit, It's trying to it's just trying to get back to me. And that's the reason it's a whirlwind of emotion. And I rewatch my stuff over and over again, because it's my diary. And I really keep hoping that the emotion turns brighter. And I think it is. Slowly but surely. Which, that's the reason I know followings may change. Or, I don't know, depending on, whoever's perception of it is, though. Because everybody perceives things so differently. Especially nowadays with being flooded with information constantly. And usually it being, on some type of advertised level. So there's always some type of cynicalness behind it. That's what I don't like about it. Also, sometimes I put in $35 to $40 into Instagram, but not really even halfway. I was trying to promote it first, but I gave up on that because I don't know what corporation would want to the corporate mindset likes stability, and that's something I haven't been for a bit. I'm stable now. I don't show it a lot through Mr. Something in the Nobodies, I feel, but I'm pretty stable. I get my ducks in a row and everything. And, yeah. But that was me also trying to talk myself up a little bit. And that's the end of Vlog Volume 4 or Vlog 3 or whatever the hell I'll call this. I don't know. Shit. But that's it. And thank you for actually watching this if you did. And I understand if you didn't, because it was just a lot of rambling and no music was in it. But it was about maybe. Thank you.